Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast.
Fly spur before the fly spur. He was outside.
You couldn't tell. Like, I could not wait to drive. Yo, the shit, I was so hurt. Because, like, you know, everybody be like, oh, when you get your license, you can drive. You can drive. Then I'm calling everybody, Grandpa, yo, I got that motherfucking license.
Yeah, I got you.
Yo, this bitch talking about something. Oh, man, I got that thing called insurance. What about it?
Liability, nigga.
Yeah. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Check.
All right, we here. All right.
You can turn me down a little bit.
Turn you down a little bit.
Little
Number
bit.
two. There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, I would like to welcome you to the Jay and Friends podcast, episode number 186. We are here. Before we get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that wear the uniform in the future. Shout out to those that hang at the VA all day. Shout out to the United States of Baltimore,
Zone 18.
and the rest of the DMV, and special shout out to PG County. There is no military topics on this podcast. The world is in an uproar. There's a lot of shit to talk about. A lot. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's fight these algorithms, man. It costs you nothing and it go a long way. Like share this shit. If you find a funny moment, hit that share button and send that to somebody else who will find joy and laughter in the shit and the banter.
Y'all want me to get aggressive with my friends again?
That part.
It's been a while.
Broad Street Bullies coming back.
It's been a while, friends.
Yeah.
But the people who do, though, shout out to them because people definitely be showing us love.
So, of course, Nell here, Tay here, whole crew here, the big three is here.
Shout out to Donnie for
holding it down.
for holding it down for me.
Yes, sir. Now, Montgomery Waterfront Brawl, man, it brought us together, and we just, I'd open up the pod like this. Let's get it. Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast, episode 186. We are here. We are back. I think I got a motivation for y'all. Let's see. Here we go.
When a bird is alive, it eats ants. When the bird is dead, ants eats the bird. Time and circumstances can change at any time. That's why you don't devalue or hurt anyone in life. Because you may be powerful today, but remember, time is more powerful than you. One tree makes 1 million matchsticks, but only one matchstick needed to burn 1 million trees. That's why you gotta be good and do good. And that's karma.
Doggy dog world.
Woo! Man, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling, man? How's your week?
It was cool, man. I had to call PTO last week.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my man Donnie again.
Yes, sir.
When I was watching the show, yo, Donnie really be asking y'all some really good questions, though.
He really do, yeah.
No, listen.
Obviously, he be playing Stump the Chump, man.
No, that's a mild version of when you sit in his chair. Like, I swear I'd be in there for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and it don't seem like that, but the conversations be deep.
He was making me think. I'm sitting there like,
I don't know if I would have responded.
I was seriously though. That's exactly how it was.
I was like, closing thoughts. He's like, I got a closing question. I was like, oh shit.
Cut it off, yo. Cut it off.
What's up with you though, Tay?
Man, I don't know, man. I feel like I've been saying this a lot, but it's been a long week. I don't know. The sun's starting to go down earlier now.
Yes,
and I'm like, yo, like, what is going on? It was blinding me on the way down here. So like, I don't know. It's been cool. It's been a chill week, man. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Before we continue, so I was talking to my mom this week again, and she goes on and on about like, yo, I'm catching the show, like I'm trying to find it again. I'm like, oh, you got to type it in. It's like, oh, I'm gonna subscribe, So I think my mom subscribed and shit. She be
Shout out to Mama Greene.
Yeah, she be on chilling, watching Jay and Friends podcast.
Yo,
giving the tips and tricks. She's like, yo, y'all should get a table. I'm like, Mom, we had one of these. Go back a couple episodes.
She said a table?
Yeah, she was
nah,
like,
you can't see the kids.
That's
Mama
what
Greene.
I told her and shit. She was like, we can put your drinks on there. I was like, yeah, Ma, I get it.
You wait till the new set coming. The new set is coming. I promise you, it's gonna be state of the art. State of the art.
Funny lady, man.
Yeah,
but,
shout out to you.
Yeah. How was your weekend, bro?
It was cool, man. I'm just, oh man. All right. I had a house full of people. The Queen came to DC. Jazz went to the concert, but I had a house full. And it was all gas, no brakes.
Yeah. I seen the picture. It looked like it.
Yes. Yeah, man. So, cleaning lady came and reset the crib. So I feel, I'm OCD, so it's like, all right, bad. But it felt good to entertain, and we back to it. So
Yeah. Shout out to Jazz for the food last weekend too, bro.
yes, sir. Crushed that.
Missed that.
Crushed that. Lasagna, regular and chicken.
Damn.
Yeah.
And packed to go boxes for
Yeah,
everybody.
she did. Yep.
Yep.
Was love. Shit was love, yeah. Had the little salad and everything.
Yeah.
Kept that shit balanced. I said, oh yeah, let's find out.
All I got was tacos.
Yeah.
We gotta listen. The new set coming, man. New set coming. All right. So for y'all that don't know, well, y'all do know I love TV shows. I do not watch movies. The last time I went to a movie was November 2015 to see Charlie Brown's Christmas with my son. That's the last time I went to a movie. I went to see
Why though?
Why? I go to sleep. And then I don't like watching movies because the movie gonna end. And I told y'all it could be 3, 4, 5, 6 years before another one come, if there is even a sequel. So I'd rather get 10 to 12 hours of something every year. Give me that. Than to 8 every 5 years I get an hour and 30 minutes. I don't want to do that. So Oppenheimer is very near and dear to me because that kind of is my field of expertise. Weapons of mass destruction and the H-bomb and all of that. So I have an interest in that whole story. So I'll go and watch the movie, and not until I bought the ticket or I found the movie was 3 hours and 34 minutes. Mm-hmm. So I hit group chat up. Like, yo, my man, where are the bougie movie theaters? So he sent me 2, like the Alamo and something. So I was like, bet. So I go online, pick your seats, looking at the times. I had to find a time I bought a whole row because I didn't want nobody next to me. I bought the whole fucking row just to sit on the end. I bought the whole fucking row. So I bought the whole row, and I get there, and of course the escalator is broken. So I had to walk up. It's the second or third floor, whatever it was.
Which one did you go to?
DC, Alamo, DC.
You was at Alamo? Okay.
Of Rhode Island, whatever. Over there.
Oh, you went to that one? No. Okay.
It's a little thing right across the street.
Yeah, the shit's lit though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just lit.
So I get in there and ran that tab up. Just myself. It was like 2 and some change.
Yeah.
3 hours worth of drinks, wings, fries, and salad.
Yeah.
You
went by yourself?
Yes.
Nigga, I would have went with you. Pause. I would have went.
Oh, you should have said so.
I
I bought the whole
thought you
roll.
was going for fucking
No,
with Jazz.
I just bought the whole roll.
I
Like,
thought
fuck
you
it.
said, I wanted to see.
Oh, we
Alabama
could have got
too.
lit there, man. Yeah.
God damn.
All the fucking tickets went to waste too.
Yeah, god damn. Hey.
But no, it's a great fucking movie, man. And the crazy part is I thought Albert Einstein was older in a sense, like back in the day, and he died in 54.
Yeah, he's really not.
Yeah. It fucked me up because they was boys.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I don't want to tell the movie, but at the end he was like, one of the dudes was like, after I seen you talk to Albert Einstein, you said something to him, and after that he ain't fuck with me like that. He's like, he wouldn't even look me in the face. He was like, I wonder what you told him. And he was like, he ain't say nothing to him, but then they go to the cut scene and he ain't even talk about him to Albert Einstein. Basically, Albert Einstein was like, listen, what you doing is amazing, but what you doing is gonna change the fucking world.
Yeah. And
it's on you. Like, you gotta be careful of your genius, because once it's out, it's out. Mm-hmm. And that's really the whole thing of that. He figured out how to make this H-bomb, but then once he figured it out, it's bigger one. And when they bombed Japan, that fucked him up because he said he felt like he had this blood on his hands. Mm-hmm. So it just get into how like they they basically blackballed that nigga and took his clearance. They made sure that he didn't get it renewed when it was time. And
Really?
Man, that's some dirty shit they did to him.
It doesn't surprise me.
But he was a wild boy though. He was the wild. He was slaying.
Yeah,
I ain't seen that Nan rubber in that thing. What condom? What?
Yeah, you know, I am skimming for real.
Raw dog opping.
But there's a lot on because I haven't seen the movie yet, but there's a lot on YouTube about him. A lot of it's kind of researched because of the movie. So a lot of good like little 30-minute clips talking about him and his life, and you know, discovering how to split the atom and shit like that, and the competition he was in kind of with Germany.
Yep.
To kind of build this first, you know. So I encourage you to go, and anybody that's listening that haven't seen the movie that's intrigued by that, to go and look at some of the YouTube stuff. So,
it's a lot of backstory.
I might have to check that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Queen Bee came to DC, shut shit down, FedEx Field. Jazz went, she had a blast. Bought this T-shirt back, so I was like, I'm gonna rock it. She got a bunch of stuff. I was like, I'm not wearing that with Queen Bee on it, but you wouldn't have knew this. You thought it was a Yeezy shirt.
I was about to say,
it don't look like,
I knew what it was when I saw it, but
I got one.
I knew exactly what it was.
Was it?
100%.
I got one from the OTR tour. That's hard that I still rock.
I bet, yeah, it was all fire merch. So I like the look.
Yeah. Look, that's a clean color.
Yeah, so went with that.
I got some mixed. So they had a Saturday show and they had a Sunday show.
Yes, sir.
Saturday show, we must have been out the house because we went out. We had a little date night, so we must have been out the house.
Traffic.
And came back. No, because we was coming down from like Bowie, so we didn't hit traffic. But Sunday we were in the house because it was early. You know what I'm saying? And it rained, so they got started late. So around about 10:30, 11, I heard that shit crystal clear, nigga. I was like, yo.
For real?
Yeah, my wife had to be to work. She get up stupid early. She get up like 4:30. They go to work.
She go to bed like 9.
Yeah, so she be in the bed. You know what I'm saying? So like, she like, yo, I can hear all the words. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what song they're on. And I'm like, God. I said, yo. I said, man. That's the. It's good to be close to things like that, but then when you get there, you hit like, yo, fuck this shit. Yo. I know you can hear it.
I was at the movies.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Sunday you was okay.
Yeah. So by the time it came out, by the time I got out the movie, I hit the 6:31. By the time I was getting out the movies, it was like 10 and some. It was like 10.
Yeah.
So it was already raining, and I'm pissed off because I wore Travis Scott's in the fucking rain without no umbrella, and then I'm kind of waiting for the rain to slack up. I go on my phone, then I'm seeing. People passing out because they have to take them out of the stadium and put them in the breezeway, and everybody if you don't know, FedEx Field look good on the outside, but it's raggedy as a motherfucker on the inside.
Never been in there.
Listen,
Never been.
You go to new stadiums, the newer stadiums, they got the air conditioning. I went to the Titan Stadium, right? The Titan Stadium is a bigger version of Capital One Arena. Nice AC bathrooms. You go to FedEx Field. Ain't no AC, it's a trough. Big ass trough, smell like piss from the 80s, 90s in there. This stadium, I think that stadium like 25 years old. It is a horrendous, dog. It is stupid. It just looked good on the outside.
Yeah, they didn't do any of the more modern upgrades over the years.
No. So
that's why Dan up out of there.
People was passing out and complaining, and so again, you do what you do to go see your people, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck what I paid. I would have left. At that point, I would have sold the tickets.
I don't even know how you'd have got out of there. So all them fucking people was crammed in that one joint.
I couldn't have did it. I would have just left or sold my tickets. So, Queen is in the Atlanta.
They made us wait. Fuck concert was that? Bad Boy concert, Bad Boy reunion. I don't know what was going. Two joints I was very upset at. The Bad Boy reunion because they wouldn't even let you in and sit down. Jimmy had the heels on. I'm like, man.
You went to Baltimore? Baltimore? Yeah, we was also like, yeah, I remember that.
Like that shit.
Why, weather?
No, something wasn't right, and they wouldn't let you in to sit down. So that shit sucked. And then like the 444 concert in Vegas. First, it was a delay. They wouldn't let nobody in the building. It was at the T-Mobile Arena. Then when they let you in the building, that shit was like another like damn near like hour wait. Yo, I the funniest shit. This girl, she had on some heels, bro. Her shit was trembling, boy. You'd have thought she had about piss on herself, but nah, them motherfucking feet. Yo.
You gotta think about that when you go on those shows, man. Dress appropriately. You want to be nice, you want to look nice, but yo, something pop up, you gotta stand. You can't get right to your seat. You
Yep.
sitting there with these heels on. I tell my wife all the time, man, you better either pack some flip flops.
I tell
sneakers
Jimmy
or-
all
yeah.
the time, yo, she know
part.
now.
Yeah, learn the hard way.
Shit.
Learn the hard way. All right, let's get to what everybody want to hear about. Montgomery Waterfront Brawl. Where are we gonna begin?
Yo, if Berto still had the store, y'all promise y'all that came in here with the Supreme fold
The
up.
Supreme photo chest. First thing I thought about.
I got one in the sneaker room.
I seen a couple people.
You
post
should have had that
their
motherfucker
shit.
sitting in
I
there.
should have.
Yo, shout out to black people coming together, strangers. It's one thing for your homeboys to stick up for you, but to see some strangers come through and they found an aqua nigga, yo, that's hard.
Call him Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman, you know what I'm saying? To find a nigga that's capable of swimming that well in that time, you know,
Yeah.
regardless, because I hear people like, oh, he ain't even do shit, but fuck that nigga swam
He
across.
swam across.
You know what I'm saying? That's hard. But they came out there, yo, that's, in Alabama of all places, because Alabama one of the most racist states out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to see people come out of whatever situation it was in to help this guy out, man, that's solid. You know what I'm saying? We need to get to that shit. Black people need to sit together versus like killing each other. Shit.
For those who've been under a rock, maybe you was at Mars or you just paid $500,000 to go eat lunch in space somewhere. In Montgomery, Alabama, at the waterfront, it was one singular black security guard. And it was a group of white people on a pontoon boat or whatever it was, and they were trying to dock where the big boat supposed to come. Riverboat. So, he's telling me, you gotta move, whatever. So as the black dude getting jumped by two or three white dudes.
There was two dudes at first.
Two dudes. Here comes the riverboat. But what they didn't know, and I was telling them, such an oxymoron. A riverboat, a boat. Sorry, people, full of niggas. A boat full of niggas comes and docks. And when they got off, my man, he threw up listen, we'd forever have a new sign that say I need help. When you throw your hat,
he threw up the smurder.
Listen, at first off, I'm like, normally that's the little tactic to distract somebody. Cause when you fight somebody and they got a hoodie on, you throw that hoodie over them and back, hit them with some uppercuts. So he threw that head up, and then we looked up, and it was over. Bang, bang. Hitting them in. Then they got to it, and you just seen some world class. These are listen, they need Purple Hearts, fucking combat action badges, motherfucking. They need combat patches. I don't know what you're gonna give them. You got to give these dudes some certificate of achievements, distinguished service medal. They did the whole shit. The whole shit. Like, stood up, they jumped this dude, and the crazy part is, I don't know. Well, I do know. He thought he was gonna jump this dude and get away with it, and the God was on the other dude's side, because the team pulled up, and it was Malice in the Palace.
Yeah. I was thinking about that shit. I was thinking what would I have done? Because y'all know I'm
You
with
a security guard, or you was on a boat?
I'm on the boat. As y'all know, I'm with the shit 24/7. I'm getting calmer now because I'm getting too old for that dumb
Not
shit.
me. I be in Tay one to be like, nah, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, Tay would have talked me out of that shit. Like, no, that shit ain't. I'd have been itching, but I probably would have jumped in. I ain't even gonna lie. Somebody got to get their head knocked off around this motherfucker.
Yeah, man. They arrested 3 people, charged them with class 3 misdemeanors.
I don't know what's
I'm like,
yeah.
whatever.
I know a couple people charged though.
Yeah.
They looking for my man.
With the chair.
The
for
chairman. The
question.
chairman.
Don't you turn yourself into my for questioning. Yeah, all right. We know what time it is.
He was whacking men, women, anybody
Yo,
could
we
get
need
it.
the old lady.
Yo, now my part was when Shorty pushed the white lady in the water. Yo, I cried. I said, "Damn!" I said, "How cool she can swim." I mean, damn. You pushed my ass. That shit would have been attempted murder.
Yeah, you know it.
Yo, I'd have been so when the cops started locking people up, when he locked the chairman up, I'd have been like, yo, I'm black. Let me go, bro. Like, yo, you saw what the fuck is going on? Like, yo, get off me.
Please. He definitely had some mixed officers down there. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah.
But they was really like, and the onlookers, because not everybody jumped in, which was good, because you had people there to tell a story, because the police was asking people what was going on, like, yo, what happened? They was like, yo, they jumped them, this, and that. So they started locking them up before they even looked at
They
us.
did. That was true. They did.
Shit, the way everybody was recording, you got a damn near 360. You could put that together and spin around and look at that shit at any angle, like the NFL.
Yeah,
let's
every
look at this
day-
from another angle.
Yeah, every day a new
Yo,
angle come out.
To see the motherfuckers on that boat though, yo, itching. It was like on wrestling, yo. You know when the one man be getting beat up, yo, and
you
the other
can
guy be on the
tag,
outside. You be like,
tag.
come on,
Yeah.
come on, yo.
Listen,
Them niggas
I know they was
couldn't
like,
wait.
I was like, yo, that boat can't go no faster.
Yo, them niggas couldn't wait to get up that motherfucker. Like I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
Bust they ass. Yeah,
And what are
man.
so what are the guys from DC?
Yep. DC rapper.
One
For
of-
real?
one of them
Yeah, DC rapper.
Yeah.
He was involved. He was
I think if I'm not mistaken, the video you see when they pull up to the boat, when they run over to the boat and he hit him on the boat, that's Yo.
dude from DC.
Yeah, the dude from DC. Yeah, he was with the shits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Stand up, put on for the city, my boy.
Roll Tide.
try to find his music though. He ain't on iTunes. So
Damn.
yeah.
Man, might have fuck with SoundCloud no more, so yeah. All right. Richard Sherman and what's her name? Your girl.
Rachel Nichols.
Rachel Nichols are joining Undisputed and Skip Bayless as co-hosts, and Lil Wayne will join Skip Bayless as a weekly co-host of the New Look Undisputed on Fridays only. How do we feel about this?
I'm excited about Fridays. I'm curious to see Lil Wayne, see, what he's talking about.
I don't. When Dwayne Michael Carter, what Skip call him, when Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. get on there, he get the little frog in his throat.
Yeah.
And then his voice, it get deep and it get crazy. I don't be wanting to hear that shit.
Go ahead.
I don't want to hear that
I
shit.
just want to hear the now.
I don't want to hear him talk about them sorry, because them Packers gonna be sorry as shit.
yeah.
So I don't want him to talk about them sorry ass Packers. I'm good. I mean, like I said, I told you I like Rachel Nichols, but that's not enough. I mean, I'm not even home to even watch that shit. I tune in on YouTube, but I'm good. I mean, I mean, I understand him picking up Sherm because him and Sherm can go back and forth. And I think Sherm is probably is a better candidate than Shady was going to be, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't know how much Sherm, because Shady's been doing this, and Shady been doing multiple sports. Right. So I don't want to act like Shady, he can't hold his own, but we don't know how Sherm is going to be when it comes to like multiple sports. But we definitely know Sherm can argue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
with the best,
Yes,
with
sir.
the best
Yes,
of them.
sir.
So that's going to be the good thing because it's a back and forth show. So might not work.
I don't know. I think this is Rachel Nichols. I'm used to seeing Rachel Nichols on the sidelines. So to have her moderate and like what's my girl?
They done had Joy Taylor, Jenny Tapp.
Oh, what's my girl that Jalen Rose was rocking? It was his ex-wife or girl or whatever.
Yeah, I can't even.
To have her
Molly,
to have her like Molly and moderating. I don't know, man. It's you trying to recreate something that stick with what worked. Get you somebody who is boisterous and goes against the grain like Shannon was. And you don't need that other co-host. And I think maybe even if you put
they still had a co-host though. They still had I think that was Jenny Tapp. Like they've always had.
Oh, okay. And they
just
let
like
her go?
after Joy Taylor left, I think she's still there.
Oh, well, I
But
don't
like
know,
after like Joy Taylor left, they always have that moderator to be like, okay, so now
trying
we're
to
going to
move
move
on.
on to
Okay,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah, so yeah.
You know what?
I think Rachel Nichols her name is too big for that position though.
It is. It's like that's kind of like a downgrade. Like we was talking about the military the week. Like, how do you go from the commanding, the chief, whatever, chief of the Navy, back to the fleet?
Yeah.
Like, wait, that don't make sense. But I hope the show worked. But I again, to me, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp is like that's the equivalent of dropping an album and it's your first album and it's a classic. You cannot
Oh, that's that only built for Cuban Links. That was that Ghost and Ray.
Yeah, you can't beat that again. So it's kind of hard, and Skip great in his own right, but I just don't see this happening. And now you're in direct competition with when Uncle Shay come out and be with
When Big Fish, when the Big Fish land,
he gonna be with Stephen A.
Stephen A.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, because where else can he go though? Like
who?
Shannon, besides going to ESPN,
Shit.
what
Listen,
else? What else could he do?
replace one of them old boys on Fox like Terry Bradshaw, who fucking holding on with his Hulk Hogan hairdo, and there's a few of them he could replace. Like, and not to go on a tangent, but that Fox show could technically be like the TNT shit with Ernie and all them. They really could take that and flip that. Because it's a bunch of old.
They try to
dudes.
steal from them.
They
all
do,
the
but
time.
if you take those old dudes out and you invigorate like maybe one newer younger person, you already got Strahan, and then put some other people in place like Shannon. That show could be something like people really tuning in to see this on Sundays. Like, I don't give a fuck what else coming on. This pregame show is what I'm watching.
I mean, what else you gonna do for Shannon though? I mean, because you're gonna pay Shannon so much money.
That's the draw. Is either that or you stick Shannon. I would stick Shannon with take Tony Dungy out, put Shannon with Marvin whatever the Harrison dude for the Sunday night before the game come on. Put him with that. He could kill that. And then he could do Shay, but do the Sunday nights.
I was gonna say, but he still got to have something else though.
Yeah.
We only talking football season.
Yeah.
This is more sustainable for him throughout. So
I don't know, man.
We'll see, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully, with Unc gone, Undisputed can get back to being a good show again, because it just turned into the LeBron versus Jordan show every day, no matter if baseball season, hockey, and that's what turned me off. And I actually stopped watching it because any topic that they talked about, it always reverted back to LeBron and Michael Jordan or Brady.
Something with the Cowboys.
So I stopped actually watching the show. It used to be cool, and I just stopped watching it because everything was too much Braun.
Yeah. I don't know, Drip Bayless. Hopefully, listen, wish well wishes and I hope you do good, but I don't give a fuck about it. I put this on because it's news, but I'm waiting for Shay to make this announcement, man. That's who we want to see. Stop.
Yeah, he said it soon though. He said it soon. He said he just vacationed and taking his time off. So he said that yesterday on his gram.
We went to. I forgot about that one.
We gonna skip our guy?
No, we gotta go back to it. Brother Tory.
Okay.
Brother Tory.
T
Lanes, man.
You already know how I feel. Fuck him.
Red word.
Yeah, fuck him.
Send that back to
I don't give
Canada.
a fuck about Tory Lanez anyway. I ain't cared. You know what I'm saying? That really wasn't my guy.
Tory Lane got 10 years, man.
Yeah, man.
So
don't play with them guns, bro.
All right. Tory Lane's got 10 years. If you was, again, you went to lunch at the moon or something. Was it 2020? No, was it 2020?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Tory Lanez allegedly was accused of shooting Meg Thee Stallion. A whole melee happened at Kylie Jenner's house and all sorts of stuff, right? So he wasn't because that would be attempted murder or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. That wasn't his charge. What his charge was something that they could prove, which was possession of a firearm, negligent discharging of a firearm,
like
something. It was something really simple that you could prove. You know, and people go and they say, "Oh, Tory shot that girl." Well, if Tory shot her, and I ain't arguing this shit because I'm Team Tory. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Meg Stallion. I can't stand that bitch. Fuck her. Because how can you make these statements since your back was turned, right? Then two, you know what? I gotta link them play.
Nah, shit.
I gotta link the play because this is almost what I think will happen, but a fan on Instagram pieced together what he thought happened.
Just got sentenced to 10 years in jail, bitch. And I'm finna tell y'all my theory about what the fuck I think happened. Cause fuck that. Let me cook for a minute and you tell me how that shit tastes. First statement, Kelsey shot that motherfucker. First question, why? So this what happened, right? Boom. They at the party with Kylie, right? You know what I'm saying? We know how that shit went down. Kylie, they booed up. Tory and Kylie booed the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Meg drunk as fuck. Everybody drinking. We all fucking Kylie. We all drunk as hell, but Meg drunk. So, you know, Meg don't like the fact that he booed up with Kylie, whatever. They get into it. They arguing. She leaves. But then she like, what, motherfucker? I brought you here. You here with me, and I'm not finna just leave you there. So she cock blocking. So she come back to pull him off that bitch. Like, yo, you leave it with me if I gotta leave. So they all leave together, right? Now this what shit get real. So both the drunk women is mad at the drunk man. Meg drunk and mad because she like, man, what you doing with that bitch? See, but Kelsey don't know why she mad. But Kelsey with her friends, so she like, yeah, why you do? Ooh, both of them get on Tory ass. Tory ain't liking that shit, and he a player. Tory Lane Lanez just egg like, this little motherfucker did not just expose that shit. And Tory like, oh shit, what the fuck I done did? So now shit getting right. They arguing. Kelsey and Meg going into it. They getting at it. Well, this is the motivation for the diss track. You feel what I'm saying? So they get to arguing. Long story short, Meg get out the car and beat her ass. I'm talking about come around that bitch, beat the brakes off this girl. That's why it was hair and all type of her nails and shit in the street. So now these two women fighting in the middle of a fucking street. Two drunk women and a drunk Tory is trying to be like, what the fuck is going on? What I done did? Oh my fucking God. Until he see Kelsey come back to the car after getting her ass whooped. She run away from Meg, run to the car to get the gun. Tory notices this shit because he probably been trying to break it up. She run to get the gun. Kelsey about to blow Meg ass down. Tory grab her hand and he trying to take the gun. She fire off a shot at Meg like, Lanez realizing that you just exposed the news that led to these women fighting, that led to a superstar getting shot. Yeah. So now Kelsey is scared as fuck. She don't know what to do. So she get on the phone with the police and she lie. She say Tory just shot Meg. Yeah. So Tory go to jail. Meg go to the hospital. Kelsey get to the motherfucking hospital after Meg don't even let her in that bitch. She get to the hospital. Tory call her phone and he apologizes. He apologizes for, look, man, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry for exposing that fucking shit. I shouldn't have never said I was fucking both of y'all. Cause if I wouldn't have said that, you wouldn't have fought her and she wouldn't have got shot. So he basically apologizing for kissing and telling. So now Kelsey feel bad about the fact that she lied and said he did the shit. So now she wants Tory to be free, but she don't want to go to jail. So time go on and she end up switching her fucking story. Trying to set the man free, Lanez realized it before she got on the stand. Because why would an innocent person need confirmation that they won't go to jail no matter what they say? Because if telling the truth means that you could possibly end up going to jail, what the fuck is the truth then? Kelsey, why you need immunity? And that's why I feel like Tory Lanez didn't do it. Kelsey didn't want to say nothing because her agenda was making sure Tory came home without her going to jail, because she did it. Tory didn't want to say nothing because he didn't want to look like a fucking player that spilled the beans. He didn't want to look like a drunk ass man that just got to yapping too damn much and caused some bullshit.
Now, that's close to what I thought would happen. That's close. Because why would you need immunity before you take the stand if you ain't do nothing wrong?
Yeah, I mean that actually sounds reasonable. If that's the truth, Tory's still a bitch for out there kissing and telling. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
No, so
You know
okay,
what
so
I'm
let's
saying?
go back. I'm Tory Lanez, I'm fucking Meg, and I'm fucking Kelsey. Now I'm fucking two friends they don't know, and this has been a thing with them. They've already uncovered this. Kelsey has gone and fucked Kelsey looked better than Meg. So she hangs with Meg. So she's in the circle.
I don't
So
know what Kelsey. I need to
shit,
see
you better look
Kelsey.
her up because she is a stunner, boy. So she's in these rooms. She's pulling them. And Meg goes behind her back and fuck the dude. So they have this crazy relationship. So now Tory fucking them two. Now he's drunk and he's trying to get at Kylie. Now they get mad. So now, when you drunk, boom, now you start talking. What? So the difference in his story and mine, I think Kelsey shot. Whatever happened, then Tory gets the gun. And it's like, you know what? Fuck all, like you said, you don't know how to handle guns. And he doing that little shit. And then he shoots too. That's the only difference in that story. I think Meg and Kelsey.
She chills. Oh, she ain't better than Meg.
Shit.
This is your hatred. It's your hatred for Mel. She chills. So
but yeah, 10 years though, get him in 10 years. That's a little excessive. I've
Any guy get deported, right?
I don't know. I tried to look up to see does California give you day for day?
She ain't better than Meg, is she? No, I told you. That's because his hatred for Meg. She chills.
I feel you.
Smoke her ass on a good day.
So I mean,
10 years.
10 years, but he's not gonna do 10. He'll get some. He ain't served no time, did he?
He's
been out.
done a year.
He did it. Yeah, he gets
so he got a credit. He got a credit for a
right?
year.
And then he'll get some probation somewhere, and he'll get some good. What's the name?
I hope they.
So
What do you think you're gonna do? About 3?
He might do 3.
Get paroled?
He's about to do 3 years parole to get deported. He's going back to fucking Canada.
I don't think they're on parole. I don't think they're gonna deport him.
You don't think so?
I think they're gonna let him ride.
Why?
Because it wasn't. Even though the crime involved a weapon, it wasn't like no attempted murder or nothing like that. Like the only way I think they will deport him is if when it's his time and the public, if it's a public outcry like yo, get him out of here. Then it will. If time go by, shit get quiet, nobody say nothing, and Tory can quietly get parole, they ain't gonna deport him. They just long as you.
Oh, it's not gonna be no such thing as a
quiet.
quiet.
It's a the parole.
But it's not gonna
they
be.
Gonna charge him out the guapo boy.
That's fine, but it ain't gonna be a quiet situation though. Meg is too big of a star for it to be quiet because they're gonna be waiting for him to be like, hey, so Meg, what do you think about Tory possibly getting parole?
Only thing is if TMZ leaked, it's like Tory Lanez has a hearing next week, and then it's like,
and then they gotta find Meg and ask Meg, how do you feel about Tory possibly being paroled?
Yeah,
after he shot you in your pinky toe.
I just don't agree with 10 years, and I just don't.
I agree with 10 years, nigga. Because if I'd have shot somebody, I would have got fucking 10 years. So fuck that nigga.
Because it's not on here. It's not on the docket because it came up late, kind of like yesterday. So that is a big difference. But with Henry Ruggs and his situation with killing the lady.
What he got? He got 3 to 10.
3 to 10.
Yeah.
For killing somebody and a dog, Tay. We already know what Mike Vick did with a dog.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where was he at?
Las Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah. It was at.
What's the circumstances
it was Halloween.
He was driving drunk.
100-something miles an hour, left a Halloween party. Ran into the back of her and then
killed her.
The car caught completely on fire and she couldn't get out.
It's a drunk driving case.
Yeah,
that's the difference. You talking about a firearm? He shouldn't have had a gun. The charges is different. They just different.
OJ was talking crazy too.
If you hit somebody with a car and they die, it's a manslaughter charge.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody lost their life and he could get out in 3 years. Yeah. And the dog lost his life.
Yeah,
he could get out in 3 years.
Nigga could have did. If he was a little closer to goddamn what's his name, he probably did life off on them dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean that's the reality is a gun charge versus involuntary manslaughter.
I feel you. I still don't agree, man. Free Tory today, free Tory, man.
Free Tory to the back.
I was out, yeah, man. I was always going. I was going to play a little Tory set, but I ain't want to do it to him. I ain't want to do it to him. What we got, man?
What we got? Woman says.
Oh yeah.
She's starting to believe that men are the prize.
Yes, sir.
We have to wait on the man for everything. You have to wait for the man to ask you to marry him. Women dating a lot of guys want that one guy who's taking forever to claim them.
All right. So I got a little video for that. Like the hit go.
I feel like the man is really the prize. I don't know why.
Ew, girl, no.
Yes. I'm starting to feel like men are really the prize because literally as a woman, we have to wait on the man for everything. We have to wait on the man. We have to wait on the man. We can date whoever we want, but we can't marry who we want.
One of them says,
stepping into the marriage, we have to wait for the man to ask you to marry him. You have to wait for the man to ask you to be his girlfriend. You have to wait for the man to ask you out on a date. All these kind of things we're waiting on a man to do. Like literally.
How about you have multiple? So you're not waiting on nobody.
I never did because most women here they're dating a lot of guys. Yeah, but they have that one guy that they want who don't want them. They're dating all these other guys on the side because they're trying to distract themselves. But realistically speaking, they want that one guy who was taking forever to claim them.
That's not how it is.
Yes, I've always felt women were the prize.
You should know that you are the prize.
I've always felt that way. Don't get it twisted. But if you think about it, I'm just trying to be more realistic. I'm starting to feel like.
All right, where we at with it?
Where's her Cash App so we can send that young lady?
I've been saying this.
Protect her, right?
Yeah. It's the age-old saying: women fuck who they want and marry who they can, and men marry who they want and fuck who they can. Mm-hmm. That's basically what she said.
Yeah, no, and her friend,
I believe that, and that's factual.
Yeah, no, her friend kind of confirmed where he's like, "Wow, we date all these people. You go on dates.
That part.
You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not in a relationship. You go on dates. Niggas spend their money on you because that's what they can do. You know what I'm saying? But which one of them is, you know what I'm saying? Which one of them is gonna make you a wife? a girlfriend, you know, something
hold you down in
you know
a real
what I'm saying?
situation. Yeah,
You waiting on him to ask you that, or one of them to ask you that, and none of them gonna ask you that because they probably know how you are.
99% of them want to be a wife. 99.9% of them want soft life. So again, I go back to the equation. Women outnumber men 17-1. You come to America, mass incarceration and LGBTQ plus, all that shit, that number probably balloons to 25. Out of every 25 women to every one man, women of black, let's speak to black women, y'all are now competing against each other. And who are you competing with? Instagram models. Girls who just are blessed with crazy bodies. Girls who have invested in their bodies. All of these different things.
They're best friends.
That part. Girls who can afford the bags. Girls who can go on these trips and have all the other things, the body, and girls who really invest in working out to stay looking good. Who went to college and is successful and can bring, y'all hate when I say this, something to the table other than an appetite. Like, you are competing with those for for these high value men who really are a staple in their community, who are looked to be emulated as, who are looked up to, who can hold their own, who will treat you right, will take care of home, who are leaders, all naturally, like what a man's man. And you are competing with that.
And that's why they wonder when women be like, girl, why you put up with that?
She know why.
She know why. You always hear that though, like, girl, I would never. Couldn't be me. We see.
See why?
We see.
You single.
I watched a video earlier today, and it's somewhat related to this. And the girl was she got on TikTok, one of those things, right? And she's talking about this guy that she was seeing, but she was excited. She was like, I guess they want to take it to the next level. And she basically told him, like, you're gonna have to make me a girlfriend. You're gonna have to make me a girlfriend. And so you can tell that she wanted that. You know what I mean? But so yeah, I guess he planned this really nice date for her. He took her out, and in between that story, she was like, I had been seeing, I told him until you make me a girlfriend, I'll just date other people. You know what I mean?
That's what she told him?
Yeah, that's what she told him. Which I guess
by the rules,
fair,
all right, cool,
all right,
yeah.
fair. But he took the opportunity to choose her because he could, because she wanted to be chosen. And then, but she was like, oh my God, he chose me. He chose me. And I'm a girlfriend now. And to see the excitement on her face because, like the guy that I wanted chose me.
That part.
I was like,
hard work.
right.
It's like one of them times where hard work pay off. And it's
and she was bragging on. She was like, "Oh, he's pre-med. He was this. He already planned out vacation." Like she was, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
I wonder how old that young lady was though. But like, cause
she got to be in her early 20s, mid 20s.
I mean, cause sometimes you want to know like what they've been through. Like, are they a vet in the game to like been through some things, and then like now she has now understood what's going on, or she could be a young whippersnapper who understands and sees things differently. They're like, yeah, I'm still a prize, but this man is the catch. This is it.
This is it. This is I can
because we'll never say we don't want a woman to dumb down her light or anything like that. Like, you're still a catch, but big fish over here. That's the prize.
The dynamics in the game is changing. I would liken it to like the NBA. Early in the NBA.
And like you said, it's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game. Like before, the game changed. and good dudes understand this now. Like, it's gang of y'all. I could go open up my phone, any application, dating app, social media. It's a gang of y'all.
Yo, just think about single years. You can post your haircut, and all the women will flock to you.
Game time.
A woman can post a nice outfit. Nigga might like it. Nigga like, oh, girl, you look good.
Yeah.
But that response is different from when that single man posts that cut or that freshness.
Yeah.
They can smell the freshness through the picture, nigga.
Yeah. I could tell at your haircut you got your car washed too.
Yeah.
It was payday. It's payday, huh? Yeah.
That's a good Saturday.
I remember posting photos. I used to smoke cigars, and I remember just posting, not even me in the picture, just a cigar lit. You know what I'm saying? And women just
going crazy.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah.
When you gonna take
me?
Seems
sophisticated. You know, because you just that's that class about you, the maturity about you, this. You know, like yeah.
Can you imagine? Could you imagine posting a hookah and saying chilling solo?
Yeah.
Can you just imagine just the
As
hookah
a single man,
and just say solo?
Yeah.
What? That shit.
By myself on a night drive by myself.
Oh, I used to do that. Killing with that one, or like you got the dinner table by yourself. You hit it with a photo, just you, and they can see the whole table because they know it's nobody else there.
I stayed taking my.
I used to do it purposely, like because I was a frequent. I used to go up Moles all the time, Joppa Road. Before it was on Joppa Road, it was further down. But like even the new Moles, I would go to the bar by myself a lot. Have me a drink, watch the game. I ain't feel like being in the house. So I'm gonna sit here, watch the game, have a drink, eat me some fucking wings. And I would post my meal.
Yeah.
I might tag them at Moles. Might not, but I'm gonna let you know. And why you didn't invite me? Why you didn't invite me? There's the whole flood of why didn't I get an invite?
Yeah,
man.
We know how to throw that motherfucking
throw the bait out there, throw the chum in the water. Get the sharks out there, throw a little chum out there.
Yeah. We going big game fishing. It ain't no little tadpole. We don't want that little bullshit. We don't know that no trout.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. So, hey, hold on. So, men became even more the prize of UPS. You a man at UPS?
Segway king over here.
Look, the Teamsters just reached a labor deal to avoid a strike. Your part-time workers going to make $21 an hour. Full-time workers making $49 an hour. So that puts them somewhere in the six-figure range.
Yeah. Well, listen.
I got to mess with my UPS guys. I can't wait to see them tomorrow, too.
You better not take shit no more.
Hell nah. Them boys, they listen. They like, we on y'all ass now, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I think this is a great thing. I think that's what happened when you stop working coming together. And hopefully the writers, the actors, musicians at some point can do this and get what you're worth. But it's a flip side to everything. Mm-hmm. They came to the table with $30 billion to make this deal happen. So imagine if they because they was like, fuck no, hell no, we ain't paying y'all shit. And when they was like, fuck that, then we striking. And then they went back like, oh, we found extra little 30 billy. We think we can make this happen. So imagine what they really got.
Yeah.
But hold on, but what's gonna happen is you thought it cost a lot to ship UPS now. The executives ain't taking pay cuts.
The customers always gonna pay. At the end of the day, the customer's gonna pay.
So them rates is gonna go up, and StockX just dropped their shipping, and it's gonna go right back up.
Yeah, I mean, but shout out to UPS, man. And I had a cousin that works for UPS. I don't know if he did now. He might have retired, but I mean, he's been working for UPS for since I was a kid. So he at least at 30 years at this point. We still with him, and he talked about the retirement and the pay then. I mean, he was making six figures
early
in the early 2000s, 90s. You know what I'm saying? With overtime and everything else, and so like that's shout out to them.
And UPS definitely let you get it in. I mean, we want these packages out this motherfucker, so they let you get it in.
I'm going on record to say they probably are in the top 3 and not 3 of their medical package. That shit is dope.
Yeah, cause then you mentioned you did a little stint with them, right?
Yep, for a day. But I read the handbook.
A little stint.
I'm 4 hours. I ain't making 4 hours. I told you I had the little thing that click. Yeah. That nigga started throwing tires and shit in there. I was like, whoa. My back couldn't take that. I'm out. I ain't that bored.
I got my homie Calvin. He work at UPS. He come pick shit up. Yo, the shit that be on his truck when he bring it to us, and the shit that he has to pick up to take back to them. Like, yo, you been humping that shit all day, bro. I can see it that he be beat down. Like, this shit kick my, especially with the heat too, because we know they keep them doors open.
Yeah, or they get the air in the truck down too.
What?
They put air in the truck. That was a part of the union deal. They put air in the truck. Yep.
Oh, they lit.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Oh, my boy. Shout out to the Teamsters, man. Y'all niggas better not unionize, nigga.
Worthwood might be in trouble.
JFP shut down. These motherfuckers get to the fucking
let's get to the table. Let's get to the table.
No, that's dope, man. Dang. That's crazy. That's good, though, man. UPS is the go to. I mean, what can Brown do for you? So
Yeah.
they are the go to, and I'm glad.
I can't like tiered list of like delivery services is UPS, then it's the post office, then it's FedEx.
Yo, them whores dropped my
Which
my
one?
Jordan 1s off yesterday.
Who?
FedEx.
Oh my god.
And my box was open.
Oh wow.
Jimmy straight hit, like she tried to catch him. I see it on the ring. I see it on the ring.
Yeah.
Yo, just straight drop my shit off. She straight opened up the door, saw it, and tried to get yo. Yo was zooming away. Like she like, your box was open. The whole box was open. Yo done opened my shit from the bottom.
Get the fuck out.
Your shoes is in there, though, right?
Yeah, my shoes was in there. Thank the Lord. I ain't want it to fuss because
Nah, he probably
we seen that 14.
Was like,
We
I
seen
can't
that
do none of
14. I
this.
can't fade this.
That's
But yeah,
crazy to
like
think, though,
that was the
man.
first time I've ever had a package open though. Like my shit was
Shit.
open.
Open.
Nah,
Yeah.
mine be open and reclosed.
Nah, my shit was
Yeah,
open.
I just got in FedEx. I mean, FedEx be. Every time I see it pop up as something FedEx, I'm like, yo,
Them whores stole my Kobe jersey too. Fuck them.
that's crazy.
I fucks with FedEx. I don't fuck with UPS, but you know who I don't like? Laser ship. I don't like laser shit. I can't, and this is the reason why I don't like laser ship, and it's the reason why I don't like FedEx. UPS, you could click and see your package and see where the truck
Follow the
at.
driver.
FedEx don't got that. And laser ship don't got that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm forever fuck with, because it's a lot of times where I've missed them and I can see where the truck at. So I'm like, I can
I'll
go
go
catch
follow up
them.
on 'em. Yeah.
Well, laser ship is that side shit, and then I mean, because it's like what FedEx Ground. You don't technically work for FedEx because like we could buy a route.
Oh, that's right.
You know, you can just buy
No,
a route and put
Fed-
a person in the truck.
No.
And anybody can drive it.
FedEx Ground means it gets to.
No, there's a difference. I got a friend. She had explained it to me, but I can't remember.
No, I thought what's the one that it gets to the destination city and they hand it off to the post office.
That's the one.
That's the one I'm talking
That's the
about.
one below ground.
Okay.
Yeah, cause I got the membership to UPS. So I
You can
upgraded
you
all my
upgrade it,
shit
yeah.
to ground.
Got you. But yeah, one of the motherfuckers like it can have anybody and basically stealing shit, whatever. Because we can buy a route, put his ass in a van, boy, go deliver that shit.
Yeah, or don't, nigga, just meet me over there.
Or that too.
You know.
Oh man, that's cool. Man, here's a good one. Will.i.am says he's feminine and he thinks it's a superpower. And I got a video, like to hear it. Here it go.
I sit the way I sit. I act the way I act. My mannerisms are my mom's, but it was a very and I'm strong with my femininity. I think it's a superpower. But that and when you know who you are, when you love who you are, how you vibe, that's what it's about. I like girls. Never was attracted to men. I'm attracted to females, but I'm feminine. Coming of age, and I didn't have a man in my life, a father in my life to guide me through that.
My Donnie
My
was
mom did
bingo.
that, which probably made me even ultra feminine, which is I have no shame of being super feminine. You know, I remember in the 90s.
All right, dog.
But I wonder what he mean by like feminine though. Like I want to know like what is it the way you dress?
So
is it the
it's-
way you enunciate your words?
Those dudes that only grew up around sisters, aunties, and their mama and grandma, they got a little. They not gay. But if you looked at him or you looked at his mannerism, you would think he gay.
Yeah, like I was telling you before, I thought Will could have possibly been a little something because the way he talks and
I can see
enunciate
that.
his words, I thought that he might have been.
Just the way he holds his hand
He
sometimes.
sound pitched up in that video though. Like he sound like his voice is higher than it normally is.
Maybe he doing that for the.
That's what I'm thinking. And I mean, we always knew Will. He ain't no fucking thug ass nigga. Like, yeah, you ain't Tupac. Yeah, I get that part.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and I actually liked a lot of Will.i.am shit, his earlier stuff, because this shit was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like Will.
It didn't really strike me as being like it's not a feminine like music, so it's kind of odd for me to hear that. I just thought he was eccentric in the way he dressed. He just dressed different. I guess is it the new metrosexual shit? I don't
That's
know.
what I
You know what
was.
I'm
And
saying?
yo,
like,
100%. That's why I was on like what is it, metrosexual? Not you feminine.
yeah.
To me, he said that this is a superpower. You know what a superpower is?
Yeah, I don't understand.
LGBTQ. If you identify something that's in that realm, that is a superpower.
Oh, we gotta add a P. We gotta add a P to that
P,
shit right now.
you are a fucking X-Man now because they can't. You unfuckwittable.
Yeah. So I was thinking like, all right. So you. Nigga, right?
Hold on. Go ahead. Because we're talking about Wayne Brady.
You know, yeah, that's nigga. So you know how niggas are trying to be like relatable to a woman to kind of ease their way in that motherfucker real, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh damn, sure, you know what I mean? Like trying to. So I'm thinking like, all right, so we using this femininity, right?
Get bags and bras.
Yeah, the bags. Like, you know, like he doing shit he think they would like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
you gonna go panty shopping with me, girl?
Yeah, like, okay.
Like the dude on Martin.
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it a little gay? Like, I think I thought you was gay the whole time. I think
I'm trying to get paid. Oh man, I don't know. On the couple this Wayne Brady came out and admitted he's a pansexual. And before I make a wrong statement, I want to give the definition of a pansexual. A pansexual is sexually or romantically attracted to people regardless of their sex or gender.
So what are you, bisexual? You gay?
So he said, I love everybody. Yeah. And he kind of just
don't matter what it is. Transgender,
yeah.
I'm attracted to it all. I like it all.
Because if I was there, I'd have been like, pause, double pause, triple pause before I make the statement. So I'm like, so your dick get hard to men and women. If that's the case, then you not paying, my boy. You are GAY.
Yeah.
Period. It's not a man turns you on, my boy.
Right. We don't know about Dwight, but just like I know Joe's going in on Dwight. So like
D-Dub.
So what is Dwight?
He's gay. He gay. This goes into what's that dude that got them big ass teeth and he got all the gold on and he be having them chicks on his podcast. He was talking to some chick and the girl was like, yeah, I be pegging dudes.
I saw that.
So then he said
Thor.
So then he says, well, if a man let you take a strap on or something and put it in his ass, does that make him gay or not gay because a woman did it to him? Because in my mind, I don't know what he talking about, but in my mind, you're gay.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. And then the girl was like, that makes him bi.
I was reading something on that and it was like, well, somebody tried to justify the comment over to they had to go to the comments and it was like, well, men's G-spot.
That's the first thing they always try to go through.
Like, no,
G-spot is in your prostate, but I don't want shit
you
right there.
You wouldn't think about that form of penetration unless you were gay.
I don't need my G-spot. I'm good with what I got, my regular shit. I don't need.
Yeah,
I'm pushing P. Fuck that.
So I was actually talking to Princess about that shit, and so this nigga is weird anyway. The nigga Thor, whatever his fucking name is. I think it's like
the host?
Thor. Yeah. No, the black dude that was talking about getting paid. Name is Thor. He's from one of them tattoo shits, the Black Ink, like Chicago or some shit like that.
But I had a homegirl. She used to tell me like she used to peg dudes. She like, hell yeah. She like it's plenty dudes now that is with it.
Yeah. He said it came from
she said they let me put the strap on and get with him. Like I'm like, no, yo. She like, I'm telling you. She's like, I would show you, but I don't want you because you be out the chains. I'm like,
don't do that.
No, don't show me. I'm good.
The nigga said it came from like dating women that were like a little bit more masculine. And I'm like,
what?
I'm like, nigga, you like 6'5". He a big boy. He ain't nothing small about him. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
I'm like, yeah, pause. You know what I'm saying? Super pause. This time. But I'm like, God, masculine ass women you date. You know what I'm saying?
I love Jay Carlisle. She masculine as shit, fucking wrestler. What the fuck I supposed to steal? I want you to strap it on? Like, what? I don't understand that.
Don't come at me like that.
But I mean, you can see it in Wayne that it was something.
Wayne always been that way,
right? That it was something there.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what, people have wives or husbands or kids, and they're pan, they're gay, they're bi. I don't know.
I'm gonna close this segment out with this. Donnie said this a long time ago. When we all leave this earth, and somehow geologists go to digging up bones and shit, when they find your motherfucking bones in the ground, they're not gonna dust them shits off and be like, this was a pansexual or queer or a lesbian. You was either a man or you was either a woman. Yeah. It's no in between. So when they dig your ass, when we digging people up, that's really it. I know it's 68 different identifications of people, what they got now, and the list is continuing running. But again, when they find your body and dig your shit up, you either gonna be identified as a man or a woman. Yeah. Period. So that's it.
Like, she got muscles. Like what? So I supposed to be like, she's a fucking wrestler.
Oh, she will fuck you up, bro.
Yeah, but
she will fuck you.
She gonna take that shit. Yeah?
She's gonna fuck you. She's gonna fuck you. You're not fucking her.
That's the one that her and Bow Wow got into it. Was Bow Wow asked her on a date,
Bow Wow
and she was like, I got more money. I got more money than you. Fuck, what you talking about? Okay. She said, and my husband, like her husband, a retired baseball player and shit.
He's swinging that
For
bat.
a chick that's like built like this, she's still.
She's still.
No. She still has a lot of femininity.
Carson Nat. If y'all know this guy is a young black guy. He is very big on Twitch. Very, very big. I'm talking about globally. He was in Union Square in New York doing a PS5 giveaway.
These little kids got so much power.
And
bro.
Oh yeah, I gotta go back to the Montgomery waterfront thing. They was like, I don't want to make this no race thing, but it is. They was like, they got January 6th and we got August 6th. So,
I love my black.
Somebody told me that. I was like, oh, you got it. I said on the 6th. Yeah. Okay, I see what you did. I see what he did. Yeah. But no, it was a big ass riot in Union Square, and I mean they was going ape shit.
They started fighting and throwing shit. That's what really got it fucked up. Once the kids started fighting,
helicopters was out.
Jumping on cars.
Yeah.
I think now you said it best, and I know I've said it as well, that one man shouldn't have all that power. And
all for PS5.
Them bitches,
they in the store now. They
not even in store. They just dropped the price on the motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, I think it's so clearly it wasn't about the PlayStation.
I think
it's about
viral.
Going viral, him, you know what I'm saying, antagonizing the crowd. And it's just, you know, it's just the culture these days with these kids.
Yeah. I mean, because his following is insane. I don't know how many followers he has, but I know it's insane. And then like the crazy shit that him and the other kid does, like they had that house with all them goddamn firecrackers in there and destroyed that beautiful home, just setting off fireworks. Yeah. You see that shit, Jay?
Yeah, I see
the most ignorant shit ever, yeah.
This dude make bank doing dumb shit.
And then he had hella people in there like watching Twitch with him. Wasn't Drake with him?
Yeah.
No, he's had
everybody.
A big
Blueface and old girl.
Blueface and this girl was there.
He started out when he played. He was running
video games.
He was playing basketball with him on a game. They was like running 2K games, or he was running Madden games. So it was funny to watch them. He would play with like a celebrity, and it was cool. That was fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like that weird shit he doing, yo, like that's wild, bro.
And that means once he started doing the weird shit, I'm like, somebody is backing him, and he is now he is getting real money now.
Oh yeah,
that little shit that he was getting was little. Yeah. Like now, this motherfucker, like he got Nicki Minaj. His shit is different.
They
now.
about to set him down, though. They set him down.
Oh yeah. They had to go lock him up for that shit.
No, not even that. Like he told me. I mean, he isn't. They gave. So like I don't think he gonna get a fine for that shit.
He ain't gonna get nothing real.
They gonna get him a fine, but he got money. But I think his sponsor sat him down because he came on Twitch, was like, and I don't even know. I don't follow the nigga. I don't see him do Instagram. But he basically came out and talked about like, yo, I'm gonna take a break. I gotta get some shit together. I think his people sat him down. Was like, yo, time out.
Like this shit is. You thought it was fun and games until
it's bad press. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna lose your sponsors. You gonna lose this. You gonna lose that. Like parents gonna be looking at this shit like, oh, my son's not watching this. My son's not contributing to this no more.
Right?
Because it's not fun no more. Like now you out here, people getting hurt behind shit that you doing. So
over a PS5
fucking
giveaway,
PlayStation
he had
5,
the
nigga.
whole Times Square.
You act like this thing was giving away a fucking Lamborghini out that bitch.
That part. Oh, we should have.
We ain't seen that much people since fucking New Year's Eve. There was so many fucking people there.
Fucking 2018. Now they pre-COVID.
Brother Neo. I forgot his real name, but I would say Brother Neo. Neo, you could tell he must have woke up, still drunk or high, got dressed, and went and did this podcast because he was open, and I just know his publicist wasn't there.
His name is Schaefer.
Schaefer
Shamir Smith.
There you go, Brother Schaefer. And a lot of times, when you go to these interviews and these podcasts, your publicist in the back, and they say, "Hey, don't answer that," or "We're gonna cut that part out." And I think he was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm going without my team." And he was asked about Dwayne Wade's son and that whole situation, his daughter, whatever. And he basically was like, "Hey, whatever y'all do, what y'all want to do, but I do not condone letting a child change their gender. That's not how I was raised, and that's not right. And you're allowing them to make a permanent decision as a child that they could possibly get in their 30s when they want to have kids or have a family and be like, you know what, I don't want to do this no more. Now this shit is irreversible."
Right.
And so then the shit came out and he caught backlash. Then an apology post came from his Instagram. Then my boy came back and be like, "Listen, I don't give a fuck what they said, because that wasn't from me. I'm doubling down on that shit. I ain't apologizing. Y'all parent how you parent. I'm a parent how I parent. And I don't give a fuck about y'all opinions, because it's like an asshole. Everybody got him."
Yeah.
And he stood down on that shit. So now let's get to it, because, of course, the alphabet boys are bullying.
No, and that's what they do. They are the biggest. They complain about being bullied. They are the biggest bullies
in the world,
particularly on the internet, in the world. And like, look, the same way you had an opinion to go out there and live your life the way you want to, other people gonna have an opinion that's not gonna agree with yours, right? And then they just gonna have to live with that. No one has to accept the way you live. I feel like as long as no one's causing you physical harm, you just gotta let it go.
Yeah, exactly.
You just gotta let it go. He's gonna have an opinion. Like, if you decide you're not gonna buy his music, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is a shame, but that's your opinion. The same way you're criticizing him for having an opinion on you, you would in turn criticize him, through your opinion. So like, it's just what it is. I don't agree with it. I'm not letting my son change his gender. Yep. Particularly, my son can do whatever he want when the fuck he move in my house. But until that point, he lives by my rules.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you do what I say. You say something crazy out your mouth, your mouth gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna pop you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we not even going. You do what you want when you get out of my house. Until then, no. So I agree with Dio, and I respect the fact that he doubled down on it. If he feels so strongly behind it, he wasn't raised that way. That doesn't support his beliefs. Hey, that's where he stands.
I was telling Nell off mic, and I've said this before. If somebody grew up around just a young white kid from middle America and never seen anybody black, it's no TVs, because let's say they live in Montana, all he do is work on a ranch, go to school, whatever, right? A home, and all he knows is racism. So he feels like that's the right thing. I hate black people. I hate Jews. I hate all of this, right? Mm-hmm. He's just I'm Aryan race, whatever. If he feels that way, he feels he's right. How is he any different from them? If that's how he says he feels, what's right to him, then technically we got to accept that. Yeah. If we got to accept you, but you don't have to accept it. It's like, okay, bro, that's how you feel? Fuck you. You live your life. I'm going to live my life. As long as you don't put your hands on me, I ain't got nothing. It's fine.
Right.
Fuck ever. So, again, they just some big-ass bullies, and I agree with Neo, too. Fuck that shit. I'm not letting a child make a decision.
Nope.
Based off of some shit. To me, and in my opinion, I just think that shit is learned behavior. I don't think you're born that way. You might have some little ways or whatever, but dog, no. I'm not letting a kid change their gender.
Nope.
And go even far as to put this shit on paperwork.
Yeah.
No.
You ain't been your assigned gender long enough to know you don't want to be it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
puberty.
You're right. You ain't been a boy or girl long enough to know, like, I don't want to do this. I want to be the other gender.
Right.
You ain't even tried this shit out
I don't
yet.
feel like myself.
Yeah, like, you don't know what yourself feels like.
But I'm telling you, I was telling Jay, it might be something wrong. I said it on here before. Like, yo, I really held back on female sports with Darnell, even though she's 11 years old. And all this shit is crazy at this age, like, because I don't want her around that shit.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to let her hoop, shit like that, but it's just like, I held back from it because I don't want to deal with that. I know I want grandbabies and all that shit. I don't want a gay daughter. I don't care. That's she's mine.
Yeah.
Now, she get older, it changed. I'll still fucking hate it.
Yeah.
But I'll deal with it. But as far as her at 11 years old or 12, 13, like, I'm gay or I got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, you
Fuck
ain't.
no.
No,
I'm your boyfriend. I'm your boyfriend fucking forever.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
My son was he was in like daycare, which was like pre-K. And it was like a little girl there. I told him, yo, she cute, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at that age. I reinforce that shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Little girl in this class, I'm like, yo, go ahead and see what she's talking about, son. You know what I mean? Like,
I do the same thing.
I'm not above that shit.
Hell
The same
no.
way ain't above violence. The same way ain't above fucking, steering my son in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, this is, I try to represent the most masculine person I can, man that I can be in front of my son, reinforcing relationships between man and a woman. You know what I mean? And I think that has a lot to do with it too. You know what I mean? So I'm like, no, like, this is shit that the men should do. You know what I'm saying? And it's surprising because, like, he's had Gabrielle Union as a whatever the fuck they are. So it just, to me, that just tells me that
She paid
D Wade.
Oh.
Yeah, no shit. No. That's what I'm saying. That relationship ain't right either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do the same with my son. Like, yo, how many girlfriends you got? He was like 2, one in the other class, and then it's this little kid in his class, in his old class, and the parents are 2 men, and it's a little boy. I thought it was a girl, but they let the boy dress how he want to, so he they wear uniforms, but the boy wear the uniform dresses and shit to school. So when it came to like, when I first like seen him like looking at like field trips and like little shit, and I'm like,
my son can't play with your son.
I know I'm looking like, and then the boy named Morgan, but Morgan is you could be a boy or a girl with the name. So I'm like, I'm talking to his mama like, is that? She was like, shh, shh, shh.
Fucking shit.
No, I was loud. Like, I was like right there. I was like, is that a boy? She was like, shh. And then she was like, there go his parents. And I said, his? I said he? She was like, yeah, I said he. And then, so it's, 2.5 minutes.
Darnell have that, and he is the smartest person in the school. But it's a girl. I didn't find out it was a girl now. He would get his own solos with the saxophone and everything. I'm like, this is a little boy. I used to have him on the phone. I had to delete some space. I'll see if I still have it in like Google Photos or something. But like, this is a boy. And I'm looking like, this is a boy. And he be playing the hell out the saxophone.
Yeah.
But then at Darnell's graduation, he was reading his letter, and I'm like, not following it. I'm turned to the mother. I said, is he a girl? She said,
what?
Yeah. Fuck no. I'm like,
yo, you asked the mama?
No, Darnell's mom.
Oh.
No, Darnell's mom. Darnell, hell no. Darnell's
I'm
mom.
like,
Because
yo,
I wasn't,
wild,
because no,
boy.
hell no, I ain't go that hard. But no, because I wasn't following what he was saying.
Yeah.
And basically they let his parents let him gender change. So she is a he.
She just went to 6, right?
Yeah, Darnell's in the 5th grade.
Yeah. Oh, so she just got to she went to 5th.
She's going to the 6th
You want
this
to
year.
say right? Okay, so
yeah. So in the 5th grade, they've
Yeah.
already let this little girl
so
gender
she 11,
change.
11, 12.
Yes, because Darnell's 11. So probably 12 because Darnell's birthday is at the end of the year, the
Yeah.
27th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
So this is a little boy now at 11/12 years old. Like, what the fuck? That's why I'm like, I was sitting there confused. I'm like, yo, this been a little boy. I've seen up close because I sit up front row with my baby. She playing her little clarinet. I got to get all that action. And I'm seeing her playing the saxophone. I'll be like, oh, shorty jamming. The whole time it was a girl. But he still be jamming. But not going to take that away. But I'm like, damn, a gender role change already at 11, 12 years old? What the fuck?
You know, us going through school, you know what I'm saying? I know we got a couple years between us, but I would have never saw no shit like that in school. And I'm as the youngest, I mean, so as the closest to the generation now going through school, not close, but we would have never. You know, we had gay and lesbian, but not to the point where they talking about changing their genders.
I don't even remember anyone's. Oh no, I can't say that. We did have
I had one.
We had one guy that he was gay. It's like he's just been gay ever since you fucking known him. Like he's just been gay in middle school, but high school then it was different. But middle school, elementary, middle school, like no,
it
wasn't none of that.
We had a dude. I'm gonna say his name. Shout out to Kirby Gant, right? Name dropping. Kirby was so feminine that he fought girls, but nobody jumped in because he was just that feminine in middle school or high school. But now, Kirby is the most manliest man I know. He the first dude at the crib to have them that 6-wheel truck.
Oh, for real?
He's a pastor too.
Wow.
He's the most man. So like I don't be on Facebook like that, but when I got on and I lost, that's Kirby.
Yeah.
Kirby, I was like, he got kids. He's a granddad. It be fucking me up that my peers got granddad. I'm like, God damn. But I'm having my son in the 9th grade. But like, he's a granddad. He's a man. I'm like, I thought this was gay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, but again, he used to fight girls and nobody would be like, get off that girl, because he was just so fruity. And ain't nobody paying no mind. But he's a man's man now with a family and his granddad. So yeah, it's wild, man.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. So
I was cool with the dude. It still was cool with him then, but like cool to do in high school. Went to Job Corps. Came up there. He was a whole goddamn girl. And I'm sitting there like,
hold on, he was a dude in Job Corps?
Dude in school, high school.
Okay.
He got a Job Corps. Motherfucker had nails, braiding hair. Voice got different. I don't want to say his name. I would call him out like, yo, what I mean? Like,
it's Ashley now.
Like it's always been like this. Now you ain't never pay attention.
Shit.
I would have never known to look for.
That
So I got
Because he was in my class. So I saw this motherfucker every goddamn day. But I'm like, nah, this wasn't back home, bro. Nah, you came up here.
The name of this podcast. We're gonna call this podcast "What Are You?"
It's already controversial. But let's just end this part right here, man. Look, I'll end it for myself. Is that I respect whatever you decide you want to be, but don't criticize people for not respecting what you are. As long as they don't put their hands on you, man, like just you gotta let it ride. And not everybody gonna agree with how you live your life. Somebody might not agree with how I live my life as a straight man. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I carry guns, or I do this, or I drink, or what somebody's not appreciating that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Not respecting that part of my life. But long as they don't touch me, I'm fine with it.
Amen.
You know what I mean? So that's just where we need to be at in the world.
All right. For the first time ever, only female artists have been nominated for Artist of the Year at the VMAs. This shows you the landscape has changed.
Who the fuck still watches this shit?
They running the game, dog. They running the game. Nell just said, what's the doodoo hole booty hole brown girl? What's her name?
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. He said,
oh yeah, yo. I'm at the light driving. I'm listening to a podcast, and I can hear something jamming, right? And I'm like, I know that ain't Sexy Red. Yo, this chick was bumping. When I mean bumping, son, she had the windows down.
Bitch, huh?
She was ski.
Yeah. You probably was that shit like this.
That bullshit. I turned my shit back on.
Yeah.
But no, I just was like, because this is the first time I've heard
the song
outside of social media.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was telling Jay, I'm like, Jay, I'm going through like some of her shit on Tidal. I'm like, yo, in the strip club, this shit probably bang.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably pull out my money to
this
start
shit bang. Yeah. Like I could just the beat alone. So I'm like, I can picture some ass being shook to this.
Yeah.
So
that's how I remember. That's how I remember like Southern Atlanta music. You know what I'm saying? It was all strip club music.
Yeah.
2 Chainz, Titty Boy and all them. You know what I'm saying? Little John. Like that shit was strip club music. So to me, I feel like some of that culture's coming back. You know what I mean?
But it just when you see Sexy
men.
Red in the Mercedes-Benz dealership acting the way she was acting on top of that goddamn Benz with all them folk out there with their phone, like, look at this nigger shit.
Yeah, she paid cash for that bitch.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I don't know what she bought, but she paid cash. What she buy? It was G-Wagon?
No, it wasn't a G-Wagon. Pink something. That motherfucker was all pink.
Yeah. Probably paid cash for that.
Y'all,
Inside's brown.
See, y'all don't give a fuck that. No,
was it really?
Nah.
Oh.
That would have been hard.
That would have been hard, yo. If she wore like a brown Maybach with the pink ingots, that'd have been hard.
So y'all don't give a fuck that no male artist has been nominated for Artist of the Year.
I don't give a fuck about the VMAs.
All right, and that's enough about that. What's the wildest reason you gave for not coming home or get missing all night during your single days? Let's get it.
Oh, what's that again?
The wildest reason you gave for not coming home or getting missing all night.
You said single days.
No, you was supposed to do something and you just didn't. You ain't fall through, and she calling and calling and calling.
I ain't had it because I laid the law down, yo. I ain't even
tripping.
going.
I done told one, I'm gonna come when I leave Lust. I should be to your crib by 3:15, 3:30. But then you done met something out that night, and you was like, fuck her. This is it. This is it.
Worse than I probably said is I got drunk and passed out in the car, which I never do.
Yeah.
So.
I was trying to think of some of my M. Night Shyamalan shit with a Michael Bay ending. I done told someone.
I trying to see. My thing was don't get the story complicated. If you get the story complicated, then it sounds. Bitch, I went to sleep. I was drinking. I went to sleep. I wasn't dealing with your ass tonight, and that was it.
Yeah, that's
or I just don't answer the phone.
I was a single nose fucking. I was just a savage, and my arrogance wouldn't allow me to make up an excuse. Cause
all right, so at some point in your life, teenage or whatever, have you ever got the line off? He was using my phone to do that. You know, back when you were young, you'd be like, I let Tony hold my phone, and he was texting the girl from my shit.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Then text the wrong person, like, Jesus Christ. Like, nah, yeah.
Like, baby, that wasn't me. I let Tony hold my phone.
Yeah.
I done done that shit.
Definitely.
Oh shit. Karen got caught on video, frustrated, throwing drinks she was caught throwing drinks at a group of women for being loud while celebrating a birthday at a restaurant. Unpopular opinion. I fucking agree with this white lady. Mm-hmm. I be wanting to throw my drink on y'all loud asses too. I come here to eat a nice meal and enjoy this quiet jazz music. Not to hear no fucking hey, all that shit. No, do that in the parking lot, in the front of the valet or some shit. Don't do that in this nice establishment. Let me eat my hibachi and chill.
Yeah.
Now I didn't see that, but I saw the Karen throwing the soda and pouring the soda all on the little boy. They was at their pool. They was at their pool. I saw that.
This one,
that one triggered me.
That triggered me, but no,
that one triggered me.
You don't get aggravated though when they be in the restaurant acting all loud.
I do, particularly if it's a nice restaurant. If it's somewhere you expect them to, like if I'm at Fridays, fucking Green Turtle, goddamn Dave and Buster, you making all right, that's cool. But if I'm at Ruth,
I'm at anything a la carte. Sit the fuck down.
Okay. Man, Chris, you know what I'm saying? So like, if I'm on all that shit, then like, no, like I need you, like how you was for your birthday. You bought a fucking room. That's how you need to be in that bitch.
That part. You can do all you want in that motherfucker.
You can do all of that, but in your room. So like, you have a little celebration.
What have done that this year?
I don't know. I know I laugh at them pictures because everybody's birthday, goddamn it, everybody I love was in them pictures, and everybody gonna get that picture, that birthday shout out from the motherfucking picture.
Yeah, man.
I reverse back to them. I don't know. It's gonna be something
coming, though. You got 60 days out.
I for real, and it's crazy. Though I told Jimmy, I'm like, Jimmy, I'll probably show my age, but I'm like, I might want to have a tattoo party for my birthday.
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
Right, the Hennessy and the Black and Mild.
I'm DJing. I'm DJing.
Hennessy
for real.
Black
I want to get some. I want more tattoos, and I'm like, Let's have a tattoo party.
This nigga going through a midlife crisis
I
already.
do. I need my legs done and all that shit. Pause. Like, I
get a
do.
motorcycle. I'm like, nigga,
It's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all ain't coming? Y'all ain't gonna get no fucking tat?
I'll DJ, man.
I'll be there. I think I'm pretty much done with tattoos. Yeah.
I ain't done. Maybe I might, but
I'm
I'm a
at the point
DJ.
in my life I just don't know what I would get. So
Right.
Unless I'm get my wife's name, probably not getting more tattoos.
Boom. There you go.
Fuck it. That is. You know what? We did say we was gonna get rings tattooed on us.
Then the crazy part is,
Bung.
Tay
I
gonna
got
get,
Jimmy on my
Tay,
ribs.
Tay gonna get in trouble for coming in late, and then he gonna be like, babe, but
look.
But look, it's your face.
Right. Wait,
it's a reason why I was late, babe. Like,
Nah, I'm gonna make her come this year. Well, last year we had the kids, so I'll make sure we prepare in advance to like.
yes, sir.
Yeah. See, we have a tattoo party. We gonna be lit.
Nah, we gonna put everybody on all the good shows then. All right, this is the last one. So now I had to follow him on Facebook, but he posted some shit. He screenshotted it and he sent it to the group chat. So I read it and I'm like, all right, what did I just read? It's about answering the phone for your girl in the meeting. And then he said something about Yo Gotti. So the topic is called Yo Gotti. So fill us in on what the fuck going on.
Well, so Yo Gotti was having a radio interview and his phone went off. He looked at his phone. And the host, he looks dead at his phone. So I'm sure his host saw that shit said Angela or her face or some shit. And he just was like, you want to get that? He was like, yeah. Pick up the phone. He answered it. He said, yo, what's up? She's like, hello? He like, I'm doing the interview right now. She's like, all right. And hung up the phone. And women went crazy. Oh my God. That's energy. That's big energy. That's big dick energy. And I'm like, because the nigga answered the phone?
To include mines. Yeah, mine did the same thing.
What?
Tag me.
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago.
Ladies.
Nigga.
And I'm like, yo, besides being on air right here and right now, it's about the only time which Jimmy knows where I'm at and what I'm doing. So she would never call. But I'm in meetings. I'm in a meeting. I'll call you right back. I don't see, I ain't never got home and got some head like, oh my God, baby, you answered the phone for me. I never get to me. I never, but listening to some of these women, let me see if I can find it real quick.
So go ahead.
So my wife tagged me in the video and she was like, oh, you would never. And I had to correct her and I was like, well, that's bullshit because you've called me during the pod and I've answered. And I'm like, and I will get up and leave and just go around, off camera and talk on the phone. Just, you know what I'm saying? And I answer because you know where I'm at. So if you calling me right now, it's something wrong. So
Correct.
I'm going to answer the phone. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, if it's important, I'm going to answer the phone.
So I told Nell, I'm like, well, I was like, I ain't answering the phone. But then I thought about it. While I work, you can't even have no phone.
Yeah.
So it don't even matter. But then I'm like, well, if I'm in an important meeting, and let's just say she don't know. If it was of an importance, either after that phone call hang up, either she gonna call right back, which, all right, now I need to pick this up, and or she gonna leave a voicemail or send that text like, yo, call me like ASAP. Like, and I just talked about this with Jazz. I'm like, yo, because she went ape shit because I answered the phone. I'm like, yo, listen, if it was an emergency, like let's say I got pulled over and I just found out my license suspended and they about to take me to jail. You ain't answer that phone the first time, I'm left a voicemail. Then I'm sending the text messages and I'm calling and texting any and everybody fucking that's gonna fucking can get to you, whatever the case may be, to bail me out or whatever. Like, it ain't that fucking serious. Unless it's that serious and you're gonna know. So it's like, come on, y'all. Ladies, all this shit going on in the world, and you were about a man picking up the phone?
But look, so a friend of mine, he always going back and forth with the women, but I won't say what he said, but with the female response was, she said, I don't think it's the same that women don't get the phone answered by their man because he uses excuses a lot. But when they see Yo Gotti answer the phone, I think common sense clicked in and said, yes, if that man really loves and cares about you, he will answer that phone. So these women are so used to men making excuses, they don't realize that that's something small.
She got a point. I just think everything is magnified when you're looking at a celebrity and they just a human just like you are, but you putting your stock into this shit.
And then, one of our subscribers, Tiara, of the show, She says, because a lot of dudes don't do it. You took that quick second and acknowledged her and made her a priority. Some guys don't be doing anything and won't answer. You make time for what you want to make time for.
And for all y'all know, that interview might not have been fucking live, so he was just like,
it was a radio interview. It wasn't like he was sitting on the couch with fucking Oprah.
yeah.
You understand? It was a radio interview. Babe, call you right back. We've never seen a rapper not answer the fucking phone. Like,
all right, I get it.
Yo, I'm telling you, he picks up the phone, bro, and the guy host looks dead at the phone.
Yeah, he already knew what time it was. I mean,
You want to get that?
Yeah. What are you gonna say? No to Yo Gotti?
And then I mean, I'm not a Ho Gotti fan. So like, when Ho Gotti say like, "What up?" Angela like pause and like, "Hello," and that's when he said like, "Yo, you don't answer the phone like that. What up?"
Yeah.
You clown ass. Just say what's up, babe. If you say what's up, babe, say what's up, babe. But Ho Gotti puts on the, I don't fuck yo.
You don't like nobody, yo.
I don't like Ho Gotti. It's Dolph.
All right, man.
Stop putting so much stock in these fucking celebrities. Too.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's close it.
And fellas, answer the fucking phone for your girl. Stop being around the bros like, man, this bitch keep calling me. Answer the phone for your women, bro. The bros ain't gonna be there like your girl gonna be.
Yeah. Closing thoughts, man. What we got?
I closed it right there.
That's
yeah.
Well, damn. All right.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Oh, yeah. Stop putting so much stock in these celebrities, bro.
All right, mine is if you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go together. When you find somebody that loves and really genuinely care about you, just understand that we are human and you're bound to make mistakes. We are that's what humans do. We make mistakes. But you learn from them and you don't repeat those things, and you treasure, you uplift, and you love the people or the persons that love you and are loyal to you, and that will take you far. And you look around and you'll see how your quality of life and just the things around you, the energy, and you are what you attract, and those things come back tenfold. So
yeah.
On that note, JFP episode 186.
Hold up, yo. Quick shout out. Quick birthday shouts out my favorite Leos. Shout out my man Jimmy, Fat Boy. Shout out to cousin Ash. She act like she can't come to work no more. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to the twins, Shelly and Cherie. And happy birthday to my favorite girl in the world, my Jimmy.
Happy birthday, y'all.
On that note, this is JFP episode 186. We out here with some Freddie Gibbs. Let's go.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.